Joaquim. Okay, it's my pleasure to be here and to deliver this talk. And so, the main idea for the talk is to describe a little bit how we created, or at least tried to create, a team of robots, team of humanoids robots, simulated humanoid robots, that plays soccer, learning to play soccer almost from scratch. The idea is to use deep reinforcement learning to try to create a completely autonomous team composed by 11 autonomous robots. So this is the agenda for the presentation. I will start by analyzing the landscape about artificial intelligence and machine learning and some new developments, going then to robotics and the new ways of robot learning, deep reinforcement learning, and large behavioral models, and then go to the main application, RoboCup, robotic soccer, and our FC Portugal team. So we are at the verge of the discovery of a new world, a world in which AI and robotics are almost a partner, not a tool, in which or with whom we solve very complex problems. Now, each time more in teams of humans and AIs, or AIs and robots. And we must think about how to create this kind of autonomous agents, autonomous robots, and how to be able to transform them into members of a team. We are also on the verge of what is called strong AI, that kind of artificial general intelligence, that is a machine that really can perform any intellectual task that a human being also can. And in the large language models, and in what concerns language, this really seems possible, or seems already done, because these large language models really can perform any type of intellectual task that deals with text. Powered by machine learning. In robotics, we use mostly reinforcement learning, and now deep reinforcement learning. The idea that we have an agent observing the environment, interacting with the environment, getting penalties or rewards, and changing its policy of action throughout the time. And now we have a large amount of ways of doing this. And artificial intelligence come a long way from its beginning in the 50s to the 80s with machine learning, and now with deep learning that mostly boomed in the beginning of 2010, and now is taking over everything. For example, 2 years ago, we didn't, or 3 years ago, we didn't heard about autonomous driving, for example, using deep learning, but now everything is deep learning. In fact, all new approaches for autonomous driving are based in deep learning. And most of the problems that we traditionally solve by traditional conventional algorithms now are being taken over by deep learning, deep reinforcement learning. Powered by the huge amount of data that we generate every day